Hello everybody, my name's Katie King and I'm Managing Director of Zoodicas and a partner at Crucial Connections. I'm here today with Helen Bottomley from Crucial Connections and we're here to debate the subject, are today's HR directors completely out of their comfort zone? So Helen, do you believe that the upturn in the economic environment will find them completely out of their comfort zone?
Well, it's a sort of provocative comment really, isn't it? But I think the reality is that yes, a lot of HR directors will find that they're out of their comfort zone because we've had a prolonged period of economic recession. We've had HR directors with a really, really tough job to do, which is focusing their organisations on productivity, efficiency, restructuring, more for less. The whole agenda has been a very different one. Katie, you're working with directors and business managers from right across businesses. What do you see as being the main changes in the environment that HR directors are going to need to respond to?
But I think probably the biggest is being clear about what your strategy is in this new world and adapting to the digital revolution, not in a kind of just jumping on the bandwagon, but actually sitting back and saying, okay, so what is our new strategy? And taking advantage of it and taking advantage of, for example, big data, not as a kind of like loose idea, but as information that can help you come up with informed decisions. So Helen, do you believe it's really difficult now to get movement in HR?
I'm looking at two different aspects of data really. One is that the vast majority of HR departments have restructured in the last 10 years and they've done that to try and become much more strategic in the way that they operate and to be more closely aligned with the business. The other side is that there's a huge longitudinal study which was done by Ulrich and his team and that involved 120,000 managers, including HR professionals and business managers. And the really interesting finding was that the competencies and skills that are most valued and that HR people rate themselves as being most effective in are not the ones that are making the most difference to business performance. If we like doing it and we get rewarded and promoted because we do it, we tend to go on doing it. So Katie, given that there's lots of research showing that HR people actually aren't very confident in those competency areas that they need to be confident in, do you think that they should be tackling that, or should they actually just be moving that work across to the marketing department or other areas of their business, or outsourcing it?
Well, I think it's fundamental that all the key departments in an organisation are trained and fully understand how to use it. We talk about it now in terms of being a social business, so business goals are at the centre and it's impacting HR, it's impacting IT, legal, marketing. Of course, from a marketing point of view, it's about profile and achieving business objectives, but I think HR has an ideal opportunity to take a little bit of the emphasis away from the marketing and to talk about the people and train the people and use the big data from staff and from external stakeholders to make informed decisions about the organisation and what it needs to achieve. So Helen, if HR directors and their teams are looking to make the changes which we're recommending, who should they turn to? What should they be doing?
Well, at Crucial Connections, we're doing just that. We're working with HR teams to help them make the transformation. When you look to work with a partner, I think really the things that you're looking for are to make sure that they have the expertise that they can bring to the table, but that also they're going to transfer the skills to you so you're not dependent on them for an extended period of time.
Thank you for joining me today, Helen. We've clearly scratched the surface of some subjects that are hotly debated at the moment, and there's a lot of depth to them, and of course we'll be covering them in much more depth in the blog over the coming weeks and months.
Thanks.